Hey, eighth grade. So I've already posted the first video for your element report and computer model. And so I'm here in Scratch, and today we're going to show how to add information to your presentation. So go ahead and go to the Scratch website. Let me move my picture here so you can kind of see the website right here. I'm going to click sign in, and you just sign in. And you're going to want to go to the folder, and it says My Stuff. And then we named our project last time, so this is the element project, and you should have your initials there. To work on this project, we need to see inside. So I'm going to go ahead and click See Inside. And so I was going to use the Sprite Scratch to kind of ask my Sprite, the element cadmium, some different questions. So when I want to make code for a Sprite, I need to make sure that it's highlighted here. You can see that my cat, you can see the blue border around it. So that means that this area, whenever I add code over, it means it's going to be for the Sprite. And you can also see this little picture in the corner that lets you know which Sprite is supposed to be doing the talking. So let me move up for a second here. And the first thing you need to do is start with a yellow events block. And I like the block when the green flag is clicked. So this is going to be your event. This is going to be how you start your presentation. And I would like my sprites to talk to each other. So I'm going to start with looks, and they have a say block, and it has the time in there, and I like that. So I'm gonna just kind of create, for me, I'm gonna create kind of like a conversation. But for you, if you don't wanna have a second sprite, if you just wanna have the sprite of your element, the element can just talk about itself. So I'm gonna say something like, hello, who are you? Okay. And then maybe I'll say something like, I'll ask it some questions like, what's your chemical symbol? And other things that I know about elements, I know that they have protons, neutrons, and electrons. So maybe I'll say, like, how many protons do you have? And then maybe I'll say something like, how many electrons do you have? Maybe I'll say something like, what real world materials are you found in, or something, or how are you used in everyday life? That might be a better question. And so now when I click on this flag, I'll be able to see the questions posted for my sprite. Okay. And you can do that for if you just have the element alone. So now to make this one talk, I'm going to do something similar. And we may run out of time, but I just want to show you how to get this done. I can tell that my sprite is highlighted because it's blue down at the bottom here. And you can also see a faded image of the sprite in the corner. So I'm going to come back to events. I want to make sure that I use the same event so that when I click the flag, both of the sprites will start talking. And if you're doing a conversation, the really important thing to add first is the wait, because you have to wait if your atom or your element sprite is talking second. And you want to wait the amount of time that this sprite is talking. My sprite was talking for 2 seconds, and then you can go ahead and add your conversation. Hope this helps.